My presentation today is on the Venezuelan migration crisis. Currently, 1.6 million Venezuelans have had to flee the country due to political and economic turmoil. The Venezuelans are primarily fleeing to Colombia, Peru, countries in Latin America, North America, and Europe. In 2013, President Hugo Chavez died and Nicolas Maduro took over. In 2015, 3 Venezuelan soldiers were shot and injured at the Colombian border, and therefore economic restrictions were placed on Colombia. This caused the economy to crash, and millions of Venezuelans began to flee. Due to Venezuela's current economic status, the bolivar, which is their currency, has devalued by almost 90%. Many Venezuelans therefore are not able to afford basic life needs such as food, water, clothing, and shelter. Employers also cannot afford to pay their employees, which therefore is leaving many people to be jobless, in search of jobs, and unable to find jobs due to the lack of money in the economy. The number of people in poverty has also increased, making this a leading cause why Venezuelans are immigrating out of the country. Venezuela currently has the second highest rate of homicide in the world, second to El Salvador. Homicide rates have skyrocketed due to gang violence, corrupt police forces, and fighting over resources. In 2017, the death toll hit 26,616 people, or 89 out of every 100,000 people were murdered. This is mainly due to the corrupt police force, where they are locking up officials and halting protests in the street. Because of the lack of control at government borders, sexual assault and kidnapping counts have also seen a drastic rise, causing many women and children to flee. Countries bordering Venezuela have had to declare states of emergency due to the influx of migrants coming in. Nearly 300,000 Venezuelans have tried to enter Colombia in the past 3 years. In 2015, Colombia shut down their borders and reopened them at intervals through time in order to stop the influx of Venezuelan migrants all at once. Colombia also issued border mobility cards, which allows Venezuelans to come and go into the country and seek medical help, food, and shelter as needed, making it safer for Venezuelans. Sexually transmitted diseases have increased in Venezuela and countries where Venezuelans are fleeing. Most HIV cases have been reported in refugee camps and other shelter areas. Other cases of diseases have been reported, such as measles, diphtheria, and tuberculosis. Countries in close proximity to Venezuela have also had high counts of these reportings as well, which is another reason why they are closing down their borders. The United States is not helping this crisis the way it should be. Because of the current immigration policies in place, the United States is turning a blind eye to these people seeking refuge. Peru and Colombia have both implemented border crossing policies to allow Venezuelans the opportunity to seek medical help, shelter, food, and other supplies. Peru has a working card where Venezuelans are allowed to enter the country with the purpose of working and making money, but return to their families in Venezuela at the end of the day. Colombia's border policy now allows for Venezuelans to go into the country and seek medical help that they are not able to find in Venezuela as well. The Venezuelan migration crisis is becoming a well-known humanitarian crisis all around the world. Thousands of Venezuelans are attempting to seek asylum in the United States, but the United States is not helping in the way it should be. These people need to seek refuge, they need food, shelter, water, and better life quality.